He's at it again. Palin pulls out ball 1, shock. Ryan pulled out ball 12. He's had an absolute squeeze. Gary's let him double up with him. I've got the beach, so I'll come out number 4. But to be fair, he was one of my picks anyway, so happy days. So really everyone's happy. Let's see what happens, eh? What a gaff, mate. So second time I've been here, second time in the beach. So yeah, I'm hopeful. They're all short fishing as well, which is going to suit me a little bit because I ain't the best caster in the world. So I think my spots are like 23 wraps. Yeah, so let's hope Ryan and Gary should do well. They'll work together on that swim, put the bait in together and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, let's hope for a good one. So yeah, just got here. Well, been here a little while, done a walk around, and yeah, what's the time? It's 20 past 2. So we're at our swims now, sorting stuff out. So yeah. I'll report back later. Happy days. All 3 rods are out. All at 20 wraps towards Alamo. Bailey said earlier that last week I think someone was fishing at 23 wraps, but he kept spomming at 20. Kept getting liners. Then someone coming after him went to 20 wraps and had quite a few out. So yeah, that's a good starting place anyway, so I've put mine at 20 wraps as suggested by the bailiff. All on Ronnie rigs with a white pop-up. So yeah, let's have a look. Wonder if yeah, first night brings any joy. But yeah, not a lot tonight going on. Just like I said, just flick 3 out, no bait around it, just singles, and then yeah, start probably getting to work tomorrow, but not going to pile it in anyway. Still, it's really cold, so it's like it's winter fishing, to be honest. It's that cold. So yeah, I'll just trickle bits of bait in tomorrow, see what happens. These are all the components I would use to tie the Ronnie rig. And this is how I would go about putting it together. I've just flicked 3 out, to be fair, all white pop-ups, manila, but one of them I put a wafter on, which is really sitting like an IQD rig, to be fair. I've tested it in the in the edge. But listen, it's something different from the other one, so I'm just going to leave that out there, well, until this afternoon, until I take him in. I'm going to put a bit of bait out, probably just 5 kilo across the area, mixed between maize and 20mm manila boilies, with a little bit of glug and some lake water. I've left that in there. I've done it yesterday, so it'll probably be in there 24 hours by the time I get it actually in the lake. So that's all soaking up nice. So yeah, I'm going to cast that out after, go and have a shower as you do, and just have a little mooch, see what's happening. So yeah, but it just, I don't know, it just seems good for a bite. I feel really confident. Probably me personally, because I know it's like a decent chuck of 20 wraps. I know it's doable all week. I ain't really going to have any dramas. So yeah, for me, a couple of tweaks I've got to do in my rigs and that for today, which I'm going to make a few up in a minute. And then really just, I'm done for the week really. Just hopefully just keep to the same spots, keep discipline, don't move off them. And hopefully, listen, but at some point they've got to swim past, didn't they? So yeah, hopefully we'll all have one. But it's cold, mate. It's freezing. I've got shorts on still, but you know it is. Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Again, when it gets too hot, it's too hot, innit? But when it's too cold, as everyone says. There's always excuses, but yeah, it's alright. It ain't too bad. Like I said, it's freezing, but it's like the rain keeps coming on and off really bad, but it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully, see what happens, eh? As you can hear, it's raining again. It's 5 to 8 Sunday. All the rods are out, been out for about an hour and a half. Lovely dinner, steak pie, roast potatoes, peas, carrots, unbelievable. Yeah, so no one's had anything yet. I think one of the geezers in Oblivion had one and lost it. I think you've got to cut off 31 wraps, cut off by a zebra mussel or something like that, he reckons. But yeah, all 3 rods are out. I've got, what have I got? I've got a white manila 16mm pop-up on one. I've got a white manila pop-up soaked in raspberry goo. Yeah, I've got that on another one, and the other one I've got just a normal manila wafter. Yeah, which on the Ronnie rigs, but it does sit like a IQD rig really. It just sits on top of the hook. So yeah, that's the 3 I've got out. Earlier I got my rods in about 2 o'clock, put a little bit of bait in. Well, I put 13 spoms on each. I was only going to put 5 on each, but to be fair, as I've gone to cast, the spoms fell out on the floor and it didn't look that much. So that's why I just thought I'd put a little bit more. So once it all falls anyway, it goes down to hardly anything, doesn't it? So yeah, let's hope. Still looks good for a bite though. There's been a couple of boshing out. Not major, but a couple of boshing out. The wind's changed as well. It's a bit of a cold wind though, to be fair. So yeah, but like I said, all day it's been raining on and off and all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, let's just hope. Go into the night. Let's hope someone nicks one. I'm sure there'll be one out, 1 or 2. So yeah, let's wait and see, eh? A little update for you. It's Monday, 2:15. Ryan lost one last night on the 25 wrap spot, so a bit gutted about that. He said it was a drop back, then it went a bit tight, struck it, he's felt it. He said it didn't feel that good, but yeah, so he's gutted. But and they've had a few liners since. I had nothing. Yeah, I'm probably going to bring the rods in today about 3. I put 13, as you know, I put 13 spod falls on each rod yesterday, so I'm just going to probably put another 3 spawn falls on each, just to, I know there's already bait in and I ain't caught one, but just to trickle a little bit in. It's nothing anyway, it's hardly anything, 3 spawn falls, but just to put a little bit out just in case anything's been milling around and gobbled a bit up. Then yeah, so yeah, wind wise it was, when we first got it, it was hacking over towards Alamo, really freezing wind. And that seemed to change and it's heading towards me like a westerly, but I think over the next couple of days it's meant to be a little bit warm. It's meant to be a southerly wind, so yeah, I think if the weather stays a little bit warmer, I think it'll start to crack on. There ain't been no fish out at all anywhere all over the lake, so listen, I hope one comes out from anywhere really, and it just turns on a little bit, then hopefully a few more start coming out. So yeah, just a little update, but nothing else is really happening, so if it does I'll report back with some news. Right, I'm not panicking, it's only Tuesday, but at the minute I'm fishing, so Alamo is right, where are we? Right there, yeah, that's where the swim is. So I'm fishing 1 rod there, 1 rod there, and 1 rod there at about 20 wraps. So like I said, I'm not panicking, but I keep hearing crashing in the close channel, and potentially after speaking to James, thinks it might be on that 14 wrap spot, which I fished last time when I was here. So yeah, I'm thinking whether to change, well, put one of the rods, not tonight, but just maybe to bait up the 14 yard spot, 14 wrap spot. So I'm just having a think. The 14 yard spot is where that tall tree is. There, I'm sure it's in that groove. I'll have to find out with James, but yeah, that's where the 14 wrap spot is. So I might put, when I bring my rods in after, I might put a few spoms over it, just as a different option. Might put 10 spoms over it, and then potentially tomorrow maybe 5 over it, and then fish it tomorrow night. just so it gives me another option. Then all I'll do is I'll just close my other 2 rods in where I've put bait along that 20 wrap spot anyway. I might just put them either side of Alamo swim rather than middle, right and left. Just sort of either side, so then it's still well within the vicinity that I've baited up. So yeah, probably yeah, I potentially might do that. It's just another option, because like I said, I heard them close into my right hand side bank last night. I think that was really close, but potentially it could have been on that spot as well. So, and one got caught in Baxter's, which is just to the right of me. So potentially it's just a different option. So I'm going to try that, see what happens, eh? As you can see, can't even see the other side of the lake. It's so foggy. I feel like the weatherman. I feel like we've had 4 seasons in like 3 or 4 days. It's mental. Rain, sun, wind. It's been mad. It's really cold as well. But yeah, no one's had an absolute bleep. No one's had nothing. So, but apparently after, I can't see where, but apparently after it's meant to be really hot. So yeah, so it ain't just me. Just ain't had anything. It's across the whole lake. No one's had a beat. So it's just one of them things. So what do you do? Just keep doing. Just be consistent. Just keep doing exactly what I'm doing. And I suppose all the boys will just keep doing what they're doing, not change anything. And yeah, hopefully we nick 1 or 2. It's meant to kick off back end of the week anyway, so yeah. Hopefully, but yeah, the fog is mad. Thought I was dreaming when I woke up. So it's 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Weather's been decent today. To be fair, no wind, all flat, calm all day. Just gagging for a bite, mate. One geezer in Alcatraz had a £15 common, so one of the stockies. I saw it on my way round having a shower, to be fair, so yeah, puck a little fish, but listen, they all camp. I wouldn't mind one of them in a minute. But yeah, now just sitting here at 8 o'clock again, deadly calm, deadly quiet. A few shows here and there, but yeah, just sitting and hoping that just nick one. Like I've said before, previous couple of days, that it seems to turn on back end of the week. Let's hope it starts tonight. It just yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, lovely.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Silly that way, I know it'd be better. Yeah, it's good. I don't make a problem.
Yeah?
Yep. Do the other side.
Never smart.
Always smart.
Smart on the inside, I go.
It's a fish. Yeah, I'll put some on it and see.
That's the mark. Sweet, James?
Yep, sweet.
Yeah.
No, mate.
mate.
Bring her up a little bit higher, Baz.
Very clean fish.
Well, very
Lovely. Well done, Basil.
How big was it, Bazza?
38. Oh, on the plastic,
right,
fantastic.
Super plastic, fantastic. All about the changeover.
Alright?
Do the other side.
Good girl.
Is that a known fish, James, or not?
Yeah, it will be.
What's the name of that one I just said?
Looks a bit like baby koi. The one you had last week.
That's quite distinctive, that scale there.
Lovely, Baz.
I think it was a bigger fish than over
Ah, beauty. Cheers. And it will stop it from...
Right, this is where we're lifting all out these 12-inch valves, mate.
Just hold it.
Should I do it? Yeah.
Okay, at the moment you've got the fish rolling back on you. If you can lean him forward on your arms.
Put the mat back.
Yeah.
Sweet is, doesn't he?
Oh mate, if you can stand straight up with it, get it up as high as you can. That's the one. Right, still got him leaning back. We've got plenty of time. Get the perfect shot.
Alright, I'll make sure I get the one, don't worry.
One in the light time. Yeah. Turn the head towards me a little bit. Yeah, put the mat under. The line on the top of the fish is leaning back.
Yeah, if you could get that. Can you get close up to that?
Too far.
Yeah, I need it again.
Just lower it into the water now. Lower into the
Lower
water.
into the water. Lower in.
Lower into the water. Right, do some water shots.
Proper water, James, it.
Get rid of the mat. Right.
Right there, right.
Easy level though, isn't it? Right. Turn round towards me so the fish is facing me slightly. No, otherwise. Bring the head round. Keep coming, keep coming. That is good.
That one's pucking, that one.
Facing me sideways, so you're standing sideways. No, otherwise, to the head.
Yeah, that's wicked, isn't it?
Don't worry about too much about the weight of it now, because she'll sit in the water. You come round.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus,
I never had no luck the other day.
Yeah. Yourself down to the fish.
Change your home, will you?
Right.
Some Barcelona one. No one likes us.
Looking at me.
Walked alone the other night, didn't I?
Yeah.
Lift the fish's head slightly.
So did Missy.
Yeah.
See that free kick?
Oh, it's incredible.
Drop it
Isn't
down
it?
a little bit to his mouth there.
Birthed him.
Happy?
Wish you had the same, mate. Love that.
She's a perler as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Once we got there, she's alright.
My missus just said ugly fish is alright.
Careful, James, you're getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah, he's had his porridge.
And then we'll be going out in the boat to retrieve you in a minute. Deeper.
That's a good shot though, James, that would be.
How well behaved is she, though?
Yeah,
Proper.
Isn't she?
incredible, isn't she?
Too big to do anything, is she?
Only towards Alamo, mate.
Lay her in the water, side, on her side. Yeah. Keep round the way you were, so no, sideways. So that way. Again, put your head down towards the fish.
You pass Scott's camera for us.
Which one's Scott's, mate?
One with the red. Scott, keep it there, mate. I want to get one of those on that side.
Sorry, yeah, that one.
Go on, mate.
Cheers. Scott, just look up at me.
Oh, look down again, Scott.
Look up, look down, look left, look right.
Yeah, stay there like that.
Scott, just like ooze a little bit, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, wait,
Messi!
Right, count to 3, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah?
That
Letting
it?
it go? Got it, yeah. 100%.
Well done, Scotty.
Well done, Scott.
Yeah? Yeah. Letting it go, yeah? Yeah.
Hold on your arms, take your hand away. Go to the backs, just.
It's close to a big trouble, mate. It's close to a big trouble.
Yeah.
And you've got a flick there.
Yeah, I know, he's only got me.
Yeah. Going to go missing again before you walk down.
Sulky Scotty's.
Bit of box tonight. Whoa, look at that. Well done, mate.
Well done, fella. Brilliant. Sleep for you, mate.
Wow. 72. I think it's 72 or 73. He's just come out in the stink. Gary's over there now doing the video and all that stuff. So we'll see that soon. I've just run round to Bazza. He had a £39 common, pucker little fish, immaculate condition. So yeah, Big Fish Friday is upon us. Also, Gary said they're all over him and Ryan, mate. He said when it's only a matter of time before their rods go off as well. So they're quite thingy. I ain't had nothing over here, no knocks, no nothing. I had a couple of bleeps in the night, but didn't pull up or anything, so nothing really to write home about. So yeah, but the stink, mate. That was my first choice. I'll come at ball 4, he come at ball 3, but listen, happy days, mate. Caught a massive fish. He's going to get absolutely soaking wet in a minute, I imagine. So yeah, fingers crossed. There's more to come. Happy days. I had a massive drop back, but once I struck the rod, I realised there was nothing on the end. Quickly put on a new hook and a fresh bait and got it back out in the zone. Right, so that's it from the April 2019 trip. Sadly I weren't amongst them, but it's good to see the boys catching some fish. Scott with an absolute banger. What a lump at £73 I think it was. But yeah, Bazza and Gary are back out here in August. So yeah, just stay tuned and watch the video. Thanks for watching.
Right, 2019 August trip to Gigantica. We're back from, we was out here in April, so we're back out again. Just me and Bazza this time. Got here 1 o'clock. Sat down, met everyone. Everyone who's fishing this week has already been here. So the bailiff asked us if we wanted to do the walk round or just get straight on with the draw, and so we can get done as quick as possible. So everyone said, yeah, don't worry about the walk round. Done the draw. I came out number 6. There's only 9 on this week, so yeah, number 6. Ideally I wanted to get in Alcatraz, but the bloke who come out 5th picked Alcatraz, obviously. So year 6 I dropped into pole, which I've fished twice before, always done alright out of here, so yeah, I was quite confident in fishing here, and plus it's close to the lodge as well, so it's a pretty easy week's fishing, you know. Spots I'm fishing are 27.5 wraps out towards the stink, which you can see sort of there, and a little 14 wrap spot towards Big Southerly. Both of them spots done fish last week. The lake's been fishing quite slow, and then last week it had 60, I think they'd done 60 bites, landed 45. So it kicked right off last week, so I'm hoping that carries on this week and we've hit it just at the right time and we're in for a good week, you know, and a few decent fish. But yeah, I've brung krill with me and manila, and I'm also going to use the maize that they cook up here. So there'll be me bait for the week. I've got the pure tuna liquid as well, so I'll be soaking the baits in that and the lake water to soften them up like I usually do. Rig wise, I will be on IQD rigs and blowback rigs mainly. That's what I'll be fishing. I'm going to try a stiff hinge rig as well, just off the spot. The spot's pretty clear, but if you go a little bit to the right, it's just a little bit of weed out there, not big, you know, it's only like that sort of deep. So I might put just off the spot a little stiff hinge off of there, you know, just to try and trick one up as they're coming in. Obviously just off the baited area, so you never know. Yeah, and obviously if it's hot enough, I'll whack a zig out. You're only allowed to fish one rod on a zig here now, so if the weather hots up enough, which it's really hot at the minute, so yeah, if it gets warm enough, I'll bang a zig out and rove that about and see if anything happens with that. But I'm just hoping it carries on from last week, you know. We've been reading the reports and it's been fishing a little bit slow, and then when you get out here and you're here, they've done 60 bites last week, puts you in a good mood straight away. So yeah, just hope that can carry on, and hopefully I'll update you next time with a fish. Speak to you soon. Snotty. Stinky. Nice one. Right, a Tuesday update. Haven't caught any more since I last spoke to you. So still the one fish, £21, and I lost one, that one Sunday morning. Bazza next to me in Stock Pond, he's had, I think he's up to 3 now. Biggest one 24. I think the other two are 18 pounders. So yeah, he's nicking them out the corner. Seems to be nicking one a night. So that's all right. But yeah, it's really warm at the minute. I've had the zigs out. Well, I've had a zig out, I should say. First of all, I went 17 foot. Moved that about for a couple of hours in different spots, no joy. So then I went up to 19 foot. I've been moving that about around the swim, but as of yet nothing. But still 2 on the deck, 1 on the short spot, 1 on the long spot, and then just roving a zig around, hoping to pick one up. So yeah, if anything happens, I'll keep you posted. Speak to you soon. Right, little Thursday evening update. Still nothing to report. Just come back from dinner. Whacked the rods out, put fresh baits on them just to make sure they weren't crayed. They was alright, but just gives you peace of mind, doesn't it? So yeah, whacked them back out, back on the spots. 27.5 wraps and 14 wraps. Ain't put no more bait out because obviously I haven't caught nothing, so I take it the bait's still there. I ain't seen no fish out showing over the area or fizzing up or nothing, so I'm assuming that most of the bait is still there. Just before dinner we sent a drone up just to have a look, 'cause it's been really hot today, see if we could see any of them on the top, and there was a massive shoal of fish right in the middle of the lake. Probably 150 fish, where like bang smack in the middle where no one can get to. And then I would say there was another shoal of about, I don't know, 200, 250, maybe even more, directly in front of the beach. Not far out either, I reckon 30, 40 yards, 50 yards maybe in front of the beach. So yeah, there's a load of fish over in that area. But yeah, they're just cruising about on the top, not really doing anything. If I was over that way, I would have had a zig out for them, definitely. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, there was nothing, nothing over my area, absolutely nothing. So I'm hoping they move down this way tonight. Seen a few show beyond my spot since dinner, so hopefully something moves in and gets this nut down, and we have something to show you. Go away, wasp. Can you do wasp out this time of night? Yeah, so yeah, if anything happens, I'll keep you posted. Let's hope Big Fish Thursday produces the goods, eh? But I'll see you in the next update.
They're not steaming off with it though, are they?
After seeing the fish moving down on a new wind, Gary quickly had a tench, and shortly after he had another run and could instantly tell that the fish felt a lot different. After playing the fish all the way in, it was tangled on his other line.
That.
15 yards from the net, it had used the other line to pop the hook out, which would prove to be his last chance of the trip. He was gutted, as you could tell.
Saturday morning had to pack up. Yeah, that big wind brung them down last night after dinner. Massive, great big wind blowing from behind coast down to us. We was hoping it would move the fish that were stacked up in tree line, and I had a tench pretty much straight away after dinner when I come back. Got both the rods back out on the long spot, 27.5 wraps. Put 20 spoms over the top just to the boilie, manila and krill, and yeah, the fish were obviously down here. They started showing on the area. A couple of minutes after it showed, I had a take on a right hand rod, but as it sort of instantly as it ran, it picked up the other line, and it must have been dragging that line about the whole way through the fight. And yeah, it got, I don't know, probably had it on for 5 minutes. I don't know if it was big or not because it felt heavy, but then that could have been me dragging the other line in with it through the weeds, you know. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, got it about 3-4 rod lengths out, and it just used used the other line to pop the hook out. Just absolutely gutted. Never been that. Probably the most gutted I've ever been at fishing, to be honest. It's been an hard week, mate. After having that fish Saturday, then losing the one Sunday, I thought it was going to kick right off. And it hasn't. It's been roasting hot all week, apart from that fun day we had the storm. Yeah, it's been hard spomming in the weather and all, in that hot weather and everything, but yeah, it's been a grueling week. And then to get a chance like that when they turn up right at the end and then nose it right up. Well, I don't mean I didn't nose it up, it was just bad luck, you know. But yeah, everything's packed away. It was just on the bed chair last night under the stars, but there's still a few fish showing out over the area, so you never know. I've had it on here late before where I've had fish, so you never know. But I think quite a few come out around the lake as well last night. I know definitely one, maybe two out of Alcatraz. Maybe a few more out of Big Southerly. I think Big Girl's had a couple as well, so yeah, well, if I don't see you again, that'll be the end of that. If I do, it'll obviously be with a fish, so that'll be happy days. But yeah, I think we're out here 2 or 3 times next year, so if I don't have another one, hopefully we can come back out and settle the score, you know. But yeah, sweet, nice one.